Hey, also, this is Castle Crashers. Let's turn on the music a little bit. So, looking for games to play for cooperative mode with my friend. I stumbled upon Castle Crashers, which was on sale during the Steam Summer Sale. I played this a little bit, and it's good for a couple playthroughs, and I figured just do a quick video covering a little bit about it. So as you play, you unlock stuff, find new items and stuff like that. It's a very quick game in my eyes. You play like a couple times and you're good. Let's see here. Let's take this guy. And the band goes back to playing music. So, what's this game all about? You are a knight. And you fight stuff. You have magic. You can fire arrows. You can melee. You can jump. Very basic beat 'em up game, basically. Here's the last boss. You're gonna basically recover this crystal here that he's taking. And now we're sent out to go basically get back and all that. So let's beat up a few things. We start off with some basic barbarians. My magic isn't too useful at the moment just because it's so low level, but once I turn it up a little bit it'll be more useful. Anyway, sometimes drop money and fruit that you can use to buy and heal yourself and all that. You also have various items in your inventory you can use. Here's a shovel you can use to dig up stuff. I can't use that weapon just yet because I'm not high enough level, but we have it. There's a bunch of princesses that have been captured. Your basic goal is to, also bring them back as well as to, defeat the evil wizard. So we're just gonna fight a bunch of barbarians for a little bit. So it's got a very Newgrounds feel to this game because it seems to be based on Flash, game design, which makes sense. It is from a Newgrounds Tom Fulp. Now here's an example of a shop. Pick up a little bit. So there's various places in this game. Just so you know, there's also an arena where you can basically fight off a bunch of incoming enemies and do other stuff. There's pets in this game, which basically give you various bonuses, kind of like other games. Let's choose you for now. You can go here to find out what they do. Here, Snooky increases my strength, so I do more damage. If I go in here, I can find out what weapons might be better for me. So this one right here requires level 15, but it gives me enough bonuses. We want a level 1 weapon. Right now I'm currently using this one right here, I think, which gives defenses and hurts magic, and actually maybe I'll keep it if it's a level 20 weapon. Having more defense isn't actually a bad thing. Let's continue on. I'll try and try through the first boss, and we'll say it's enough for this video demonstration and all that. Into the field. As you'll level up, you get new tumbles. Here's the current one. So a couple things to know about this game. At first, I actually didn't think much of it because it's very true that you want a controller to play this game. I'm using a keyboard, and it will work with a keyboard, but not as well as an Xbox controller or something like that would work. And keep bearing that in mind. It really is set up for, like, you know, Xbox controls. You really have to find, like, through trial and error, try and figure out how to use like what is the Y key, what is the X key, what is the A B, and all that. It took me a while to, you know, to get the premise of what the combos were basically, and I didn't even know how to use magic for a long time as well. But once you learn all the game, it can work pretty well. I'll note that there's a new enemy right on the screen called a thief. He's got the hood. Enemies have different sort of properties in how they fight. The thief sort of likes to use archery if he gets a chance. He'll fire arrows across the screen and run away to try and keep doing more. We should be coming up upon our first boss soon. You can see him in the background there, the battering ram. A little bit of air juggling there. And this should be the boss, or the mini boss fight. Did a little bit of damage there. In the air here, I should be more or less fine. And the boss is dead. Can't get that coin, oh well. And now we raid the barbarian encampment. There's an example of swords clashing. So, as I said, it was fun for a couple of playthroughs, but something I noticed that there's not a whole lot of depth to this game, I found. It's like, you know, there's like no real combat moves, you're doing the same sort of attacks over and over again. Kill the sleeping barbarians. And every so often you get these doors if to bust through or rip off or whatever. Boss fight's about to come up. We're just gonna fight off over this bridge to him. Sometimes you decapitate heads. It's not to say there's not a lot of fluff in this game. There is a little bit of fluff. So here's the first boss. And we're going to fight him to rescue a princess. A little bit of lag there. Oh well, a little bit of lag is fine. I'm almost one, right? So. Oh, I got hit. Another hit. And there he goes. After you beat a boss, you get some treasure. And if it's just multiplayer, you'd be fighting your friends right about now. But since it's single player, I just get the princess. That's just a brief look at Castle Crashers. But you know what, let's just play a little bit more, so I can try and get up to level 5 perhaps. And you know, show off, well, I can show off magic right now, so I'll play a little bit more. We'll dump a little bit of strength. I get a little magic. He tells you to combo for it. Let's go check out the arena for it, and I'll try and win this arena. I doubt I will, but we'll show off the magic in here. So I have a new magic spell. I basically throw a buzzsaw. I can also do that, you know, a little bit more damage than the other one. The arena guys are usually much harder to fight than the regular barbarians, or you know, whatever you're fighting. Well, I'll probably be able to get through a few of them. And if you manage to kill these guys, you get an unlock, by the way. As you can see, the cat will sometimes attack you if you get too close to it. I'm actually doing alright here. Maybe we'll get to the third door. Once you get to a certain point, all 3 doors open up here, and there we go, 3 doors. Nope. Let's run to the corner. I might actually make it through this entirely without dying. Tells you that after about 20 hours I've, pretty much mastered how to play well enough to survive. The arena. Let's see if I can actually win this. Actually, something I could do. Let's just use a potion. That resets my health to full. Back to the corner a little bit here. And there we go, I managed to actually beat the arena. So I guess that's a good enough show for Castle Crashers. And I hope you enjoyed. I actually enjoyed this game a little bit, so I'm not too disappointed about playing it. And it is a fun game to play with friends, that's for sure. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed.